What's going on, my fellow comrades, and welcome back to my Minecraft Creative Crib series, and welcome back to episode 40. My name is Anthony, or B Statz, and I hope you guys are tuned into the series. Like I said, usually you guys are if you clicked on this video. I do appreciate you guys that actually tune in and watch Creative Cribs ever so often, every time I upload it, and not necessarily ever so often. I've been uploading cribs back to normal kind of lately, but there was a time where I uploaded at least like 2 cribs a day. That was just insane. And I honestly don't know how I did it. Like I said, whenever I did do just cribs, which I made a playlist for that on my channel. If you guys do want to check out the very first series of Minecraft Cribs before we got to Creative Cribs, so you can actually see some builds that were actually in survival mode. And this is way before we got creative mode, you guys. And it was awesome. Forewarning, those episodes are pretty long, but they're really awesome, and I really love the series. I love this series a lot too. But being that we have creative mode, it kind of speeds it up. But I do want to talk about the builds in this episode, and I do want to point out some key things because this was probably one of my favorite episodes as far as one of my favorite worlds I've seen. And it was just very unique. And I do want to say that he had a lot of awesome stuff. As you can see, here's a little dragon here, and it's spitting like a fireball. And I'm not sure if it's spitting it at this ship or anything like that. That's not necessarily a ship, but I don't know if it's spitting it at that building. But overall, everything was just awesome, and he kind of built it within the map. So everything was like, if he had a world, like an overworld, he like built on the overworld and built within it. So as you can see, like some of the, which you'll see more of it. Here's a little burnt down city. Actually, the dragon actually shut down and burnt this city down, which I thought that was awesome. And a lot of stuff in his world is live. It's not necessarily just a plain world and it's like something to explore. There's actually things going on, which you guys are gonna really enjoy. And I do want to say that this is a fairly long episode, but grab you some snacks and just sit back and relax. And somehow that ironically rhymed. I'm not a rapper, I swear I'm not. I just do videos on YouTube, and I don't know, I love you guys to death. What am I talking about? But anyway, so here is actually, like I said, he built things within the mountains. Like everything was just like, as you can see up here, you see the mountains are really high, but it's like you honestly don't know really what to look at until you go up to it. Well, that's like the first impression that I get, because it's like, where do I start? I have no idea. It's something really amazing here, but I don't know exactly where to start. But he really sold the theme on everything, and it was just really great. He had a lot of vines, which vines make everything look cool to me for some reason. I'm just, maybe it's because I'm like a old-fashioned kind of a guy and I like vines, but I really love vines a lot. What, that had nothing to do with being old-fashioned, but overall, it's like a huge like ruin world, and it's like, it's just so awesome. It's kind of hard to explain. You kind of have to join the world to actually see it, or you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But there are a couple things I do want to talk about with you guys in this episode. As you all know, I usually use Creative Cribs to kind of keep you guys up to date with stuff, tell you some things about life, my life, some things that's going on, stories and all that awesome stuff, and just try to keep you guys entertained my best way as possible. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I think you guys have, some of you guys are just awesome, and the feedback that you guys give me is just great, and I really do appreciate you guys. I haven't said that in a while in the video. Probably said it last video. Don't judge me. But I do appreciate you if you're watching this, and I thank you if you're a fan of my channel. And it's just a great feeling. The other day, oh wait, before I talk about that, this was freaking awesome. Now, this is the first time I ever seen this, and this was actually a fish tank. And I know you're thinking, but it was actually a real life like fish tank kind of a thing. And as you can see, he has like the fish that drops down in it. And this was just like, wow, okay. I just know this is a start of something great. Which I can't sing. I'm not a singer either. I don't know what that was. I was trying to think of a song, but I couldn't necessarily think of it. And we can learn to love again. And that song has been stuck in my head forever. But that fish tank was awesome. And I was like, man, that really just caught my attention. And like I said, the little things in Creative Cribs really do catch my attention. I remember the first thing that ever really like caught my attention, the details, was probably seeing the air conductors on buildings. That was just like, wow, that was really cool. I really like that a lot. I really love the way you did that, and that's what she said in that sense. But as you can see, like, I'm getting a whole view of it. Now, there was a lot to see in this world, so I will do a lot of flying around, but I just kind of want to show off every single thing in this. And also, this guy actually was in top 3 for Minecraft Xbox 360 top 3 builds that on the series that I have going up on Machinima Realm. He actually was really, really close to winning in that one. It was really awesome. You'll see that towards the end of the video, but there was a lot of exploring to do, and I think I would definitely get lost. If he just dropped me off in his world, I would definitely get lost. There's no way possible I could actually find things around. He also had like little secret hidden things, and it was just great. And I honestly can't believe it. He's a cool guy and a great builder, and it was just awesome. So we're gonna do a lot of exploring, but as far as live streams, you guys, I really need to work on that. We'll try to work on that this weekend, but it's just so tough. My laptop is just I could just throw it out the window and punch a hole through it and throw it out the window again × 2. It just drives me so crazy. I can't do vlogs now because for some reason it's not freaking reading my HD webcam, which I have no clue. And like I said, it's always I can do 1,000 things, but the 1,001 thing, the one thing that I really, really need to do is when I will get an issue, and it just drives me insane, you guys, and I just don't know what to do. I don't know. Just don't ever think that anybody's perfect, because that's not the case. My life is not perfect, and I go through little struggles every day. I go through a lot of struggles every day. Matter of fact, like I said, there was the situation with my grandmom. I got computer issues, of course. Issues with my sister, and she's been back and forth to the hospital. It's been very tough for me to deal with lately. So I've been kind of maybe if I've been a little distant, I do apologize, you guys. But I'm human, and it's been a tough year for me, kind of. Well, being that I feel like everything has kind of hit me since I got back from my vacation, and it's kind of well, it kind of happened right before I got on my vacation. Things with my grandma, things with my sister, and just a lot of stress and all that stuff. But the other day I was actually thinking, and it was actually, I've been playing a lot of State of Decay, and I'm actually doing a Let's Play on that. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. And I really like that game a lot. It's like a free roam zombie game, but I really was thinking the other day, man, I'm actually happy with my channel. Not necessarily with my channel, but I'm happy. I'm happy making videos, and it makes me happy. Even if I don't get, 1,000 likes on every video, 2,000 likes, or 800 likes, or something crazy like that. I mean, I don't really necessarily set out goals for that all the time. Of course, it's good to say, hey, can we reach such and such likes, and we reach it. That's awesome, of course. But if not, I mean, oh well. You have to understand that. That's not a really good line. I was gonna say life goes on. Here's some nice little blimps here, too. But you have to understand that you have to. There was a good quote that I saw today. You aspire to inspire until you expire, which is a really good quote that I really. I'll probably post it on Twitter and kind of talk a little bit more about it. And I thought it was awesome. And here, I had to actually fade the video here because we actually auto-saved. He actually had auto-save on, and it ended up catching us twice. But here's a nice little, lava dungeon or something like that. But the builds in here was just amazing. And as far as I know, it's mainly just him. And it's just wow. And that really makes it that much better. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, Big B, we need better cribs, we need better cribs. I'm trying, you guys, but I remember when I first started cribs, I didn't want to soul out, make it to the point to where that, you have to have a world like this, because not everybody's going to be able to build a world maybe as good as this, or not to boast or brag about this episode or anything like that, because there's some really amazing episodes that I can't even compare. Certain episodes I can't compare this to, and because everybody's different. Everybody has different builds. Everybody has a different mind. Everybody has a different style in building. So it's very tough. I don't like comparing. That's one thing. That's my biggest pet peeve. Something that I suck at so bad is comparing. If somebody was to say, Big B or Anthony, is this pizza better than this pizza? Well, is cheese pizza better than pepperoni pizza? I'm gonna be looking like I don't know. I have no clue because I love both, which is really weird. And this over here was so unique. Probably one of the most unique things I've ever seen. And this was he tried to make it like a school of wizards and powers and all that stuff. But it was so awesome. And I get a lot of shots of this, and it was just mind-blowing. Like, his design and structures is just, it's so bizarre. It kind of just blows you away a little bit. And it's like you want to kind of make out what it is, but at the same time you can't. And it's just great. And I really love the way he builds a lot. And I definitely want to involve him in some projects and possibly link him up with some builders out there, especially if you're a builder watching this video. And get something going. I definitely have something planned. I've been coming up with ideas a lot, and I came up with an awesome idea for a little mini-series. I'm not going to go too much into detail with that. I'll probably release maybe some screenshots or something if I do get it going, and try to start that out. But it's really awesome, and the idea of it was just great. I don't know why I never thought of this, and I'm going to fly through and get another overview of this whole little thing. He said it actually didn't turn out the way he wanted it to. But for me, it was awesome, and I really think it really just showed everything, and it was just great, and I really like this one a lot. And you'll see more builds like this within this episode. It kind of looks like a dragon head up there, which is crazy. And his world was actually full. Now there's rare times when you actually join a world and the whole world is full, but his world was literally full. Like, everything in his world was full. There was not a single thing that did not have a build on it, except for like maybe water or something like that. But everything was built. Here's another dragon there, which that looks awesome. And I think he's like actually grabbing something, or he's coming through that portal, which looks awesome. I really love that one a lot. And you have that dragon there. And I wonder if I can turn into a dragon if I go through that portal or not. What if dragons really existed? Would you guys ever get a pet dragon? I'm not sure if I would get a pet dragon, but I think dragons would be cool, and I would raise it like the best. If I had a dragon, if I had a pet dragon, I would raise it. I would raise it off like, oh my god, chocolate, Nutella, and all that stuff, and then make it strong, and then I would just ride that dragon all the time in the most no homo way. What am I talking about? That makes it sound so weird. So here's a cathedral. I believe so. And the structures in this was just amazing too. Everything is just so great. And you guys literally, like, I have so many talented fans. It's so amazing. And the people I meet is just, it's phenomenal. It's hard to explain. But the feeling that I get when I actually like interact with you guys, I play games on the weekends and do that stuff. The feeling is really great, and like I said, I'm happy, and I love that feeling of being, satisfied. Not necessarily satisfied, but I'm more or less content, and I've always loved making videos, and that's the greatest feeling. If you can get that feeling that, hey, I'm happy. Now, even if you have, little views or things like that, if you're starting off in a channel, if you're happy, then you're doing something right, and I think that's true. And you can't let the little things actually depress you or bring you down. If you're an upcoming person making videos, YouTuber, if you're a fan watching this video and you're trying to start off a YouTube channel and you're having trouble possibly, it's not an easy process, okay? I don't want to sugarcoat anything for you guys, and that's what I'm here for. I don't want to be that guy that just tells you anything. I do want to give you guys my full-on opinion. I do want to give you guys the best advice that I think I can give, because I'm like the tutorial guy, and tutorials kind of got me into making videos. Like, I love doing tutorials, which is why I love giving advice and stuff like that. But I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you guys, and I'm going to say that, starting a channel and getting big, I don't even consider myself big. That's the crazy thing. Yes, I have like 110,000 subscribers, which I'm thankful for, of course, that's amazing. I can't wait to actually reach like 200 or 150, or that's like my goal. If I can hit 200,000 by the end of this year, that is my complete goal for YouTube. But I think that would be like, I'll have to do a lot. I'm going to do a lot of work, and I'm really going to work for it. I'll try my best, you guys, and bring some new content, and hopefully that can happen. So let me know if you think that can happen. I'm not really sure, but I have a lot of faith, and I'm just trying my best. I just love to do what I enjoy doing, and not so much pay attention to that. But like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy, starting a channel. I feel the same as whether if I had 100 subscribers right now. No matter, even when somebody's like, oh, Big B has like over 100,000, I'm just like, I like making videos. I don't necessarily. I'm not that type of guy to brag about what I have or how I got there or anything like that. I worked hard. I really worked hard, you guys. And I mean, I sacrificed a lot of sleep, time. There's times I actually called out of work. I'm not saying you have to do all this stuff, but I'm saying, like, I really dedicated a lot of time into my channel, and it really shows off. And I really like the fact that hard work does actually pay off and show off, and that you'll learn that a lot in life. But you know, it's not easy. You're gonna go through a bumpy road. I definitely went through my bumpy road. I went through a lot of bumpy roads, and starting off was just, man. I remember, like, and like I said, I had an old channel before this. I keep explaining the story, which, you know, even if there's somebody new watching this video every time. But long story short, I had an old channel, and that one got closed down, but it got up to about 50,000. I had a lot of friends helping, as far as, like, it was like a clan channel kind of a thing. And now I started my own channel. I'm actually doing a lot better, which is great. And that channel actually got false flagged. But it took a while, you guys, and that was my very first channel when I started. Before I ever, you know, start letting people upload to that channel or anything like that, I started, you know, uploading Gears of War videos and tutorials. And I remember when I uploaded my very first video, I would check YouTube like every single day for some reason, like every second, just to see if somebody watched it. And I don't necessarily know how I got known really on that, but I guess it was just good timing. And sometimes I have a thing for good timing, and it's all about, I don't know. It's a tough thing to explain. I just don't want you to have the mindset that, you know, hey, I'm going to start a YouTube today, and I'm going to have 50,000 subscribers tomorrow. Now, some people can be that fortunate, and that can actually happen. I'm not saying, and that's the crazy thing about YouTube. It can be like a gamble. It can be just like a huge casino. Like, you could be a person with 10 subscribers one day and have 500,000 the next day. It's just in a matter of anything. You never know. That's the thing, you guys. But it's really something to just, you know, if you're gonna start one, I say definitely start it. Like, here's a nice God tree too. I like that too as well. That's actually in the top 3 for Minecraft Xbox 360. Which that series, I believe, God trees is actually the season finale. I'll have to actually find out, but. Here's the mansion that was in the top 3 for top 3 mansions on Machinima Realm, and this was really awesome. I really love this mansion a lot. When I actually saw this, I was like, holy cow. And again, it's a structure where it's like, you know, what am I looking at? Is that it? Is that it? You don't really know, and it's just really awesome, and I love it a lot. And here's some little armor things there. Really gave it a lot of feelings. Had some food too in here too, which we're actually going to get ready to go to. I believe he had a huge table in here. I think so, or maybe that was. No, I'm pretty sure he did have a huge table in here. I think it's in one of these buildings. Here's like the center courtyard area of the whole mansion or / castle, medieval. It's like he has a medieval style, but it's like he kind of freaks it out a little bit more. It's like it's not necessarily medieval. It's like medieval, like with a capital evil or something. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm just following his lead. And his character Claptrap looks so funny when he's just walking. There's a lot of food here, and he actually has like a farm within his castle, which I thought was great. And you don't see that a lot, and you don't see that a lot at all. But also, I do want to tell you guys that about the live streams. I'm really gonna download that's just so tough for me because I have XSplit, but I have trouble using it for some reason. And I don't know why sometimes I resort to my laptop, but sometimes I really do like to take the strain off using one computer because that just really drives me crazy sometimes. I can't believe I got so comfortable in using 2 computers that now I don't necessarily want to use one. I sound so spoiled, but I'm not that spoiled. And again, talking about hard work, you guys, I've had 0 sleep. I am so tired, you guys. I may not necessarily sound like it because I went to the gym this morning and actually worked out, but I had a crazy schedule yesterday. I only had about 3 hours of sleep, and I actually went to some graduations. My niece and nephews, they actually graduated, and I went there, and it was really, I'm just so proud, and it's a very good feeling. And I had a very good day yesterday though, but I didn't have any sleep, and then from there I went straight to work, and I've been at work literally all night. Like I worked from like 7 to like it feels like 7, which is just terrible. And then from there I go to the gym, so it's like I get an extra. I like overdo it sometimes, and that's probably one of my biggest problems, and it may be one of my biggest downfalls in life. Is that I sometimes I do overdo it, but it's like I don't feel like I'm overdoing it. But if I do something, like my mom's always like, "Oh, stop it! You're gonna overdo it." I'm like, "Hush, hush! I got this, woman. No, be quiet." No, I'm not that mean at all. Even though I've seen some people online that like literally like talk very bad to their parents. I'm like, holy cow! Like, what the heck? Like they literally yell like through the mic. It's really crazy. It's so funny. TW Fear. He's not. Hopefully he didn't get this far in this video. If you saw that. But I just used him as a prime example. But it's funny. It's literally hilarious. BK2 Insane. I know a bunch of people that actually do that. And here's a hot and cold water that's actually in here. And here's actually a little. Like I said, he was a big thing on Vines. He really loved Vines a lot. Not to say that he actually loved it, but it seems like he loved it because they look really good in everything he put it on. And here was that big table that I was talking to you guys about, where you can actually feast and eat and have all that good stuff. But there's this nice, like, he made this, like, not zombie eclipse. It's like a... It's so hard to explain. It's like a one-eyed monster, but it actually plays a scene, which we're gonna get to that. And I'm gonna get another overview of this whole mansion / castle thing, which looks awesome. It was so epic, and it was just an honor to join this world. And like I said, I have some amazing and talented fans, you guys, and you guys like rock so much. And I do try my best. Now that's one thing I do want to talk about, because lately I've been seeing some comments where I see some people that may actually take a lot of things personal. Now I do want to explain that I'm one person, okay? And I honestly try my best, you guys. You guys have to kind of step out of the notion that I don't know. I don't know exactly how to explain it. All I can say is that I try my best. You know, a lot of people tend to get angry with me for some reason. Whether if I haven't recorded the world yet, or if I actually chose something and I didn't choose them or anything like that. Not necessarily talking about anybody in particular. Like I said, I mean, I see this a lot. Sometimes in the top series, creative cribs, and all the other things. I just understand that, and I really loved how that lit up. That was so awesome. I really love that fact. Man, this guy was freaking boss, and it just really nighttime. He just made nighttime look so much better. But you guys do have to understand I'm one person, and I'm trying my best for what I can do now. Like I said, I'm working a full time. I do have a life. And it's tough, and I really do try my best, you guys. Just know that, and I think if you can understand that grip, maybe you can kind of lighten up a little bit, because it hurts my feelings a lot. Hurts right here in my heart. I'm like poking my heart right now, if you could see me, but just understand, and I do want to say I'm sorry. I mean, I am trying, and some people are like, Big B, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize. But I do want to say I'm sorry, because, I mean, I do feel like I do owe some of you guys an apology on some sense, because, but it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I'm confusing myself now, but that's just the sleepiness kicking in. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting brain dead now, which I'll explain to you guys about my schedule, which sucks so bad. That's actually coming up, like a new schedule, which is, it's not going to be as great. My schedule did change, which is really awesome, because now I have more time. So I've actually done a Hunger Games or two during the week, which I want to kind of set out a time, but I really love sleep. As y'all know, like, the Sandman is my best friend, and I love sleeping. And I have to actually break out of that sometimes, because that's why I cut my sleep short sometimes, so I can actually make videos. And I just stuttered so bad just now. And we're going to get a view over that. And we have a view over some other stuff too. I like how you did the tree designs. There's some boats, and my map's not loading up too. And there was a feature, I don't know if I talked about it in an episode of Cribs, but I was thinking, like, what if, and I wanted to cover some stuff too on the Xbox One, because I've been doing a little bit of research, I've been hearing a lot of things, and here's a Cyclops that I do want to show you guys now. Now, this was freaking awesome. Now, initially, he did not know what to actually do with this. I think maybe his friend may have helped, not sure, or he turned this into something, but, and we weren't actually going to put this in the video because it wasn't actually finished, but I said, man, it's really awesome, and I really like it a lot. And here's like the one-eyed like monster thing there, and I really love the ground. Like the way the ground looks was just amazing. And we're gonna go down here. Actually, there's like a crevice down here, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where you have the Cyclops, and it kind of tells a little story, kind of. So I guess people are escaping from that thing, and he's like burning the city up. So people are trying to run away. And I'm not necessarily knowing if I'm telling the story right. Just bear with me here. I'm making up a story. Once upon a time in a Minecraft world, there were a green-eyed, one tooth. I have no clue, but anyway, there's this hand there, and that was awesome. I really love that a lot. Like if you try to run away, it shows actually the monster there. There's another monster that's actually reaching through this building and it's trying to get you. And I was just like, wow, dude, that was just, man, he was so great. And a lot of stuff in this map just literally had me speechless. I can be so sleepy recording Creative Cribs and see something awesome in the world, and just like, I wake up instantly, and it's crazy. He was building a huge dragon in here too. We passed it a couple times. Not really sure if I get a big view on it, which I cannot talk right now. That's it right there to the left. We actually just passed it. I was going to say a huge view, but I could not talk. There it is again. If you can kind of see it to the left, it's freaking huge, and that's it right there. There it is. Wasn't sure if I got a shot of it in the video, but the dragon is definitely huge, and I'm curious to know if he actually finished it. He's actually working on the Hunger Games too, which I need to check out. And it's going to be awesome because he's such a great builder. And I'm really, like I said, you're going to see some new content coming soon, you guys. And really awesome dragon. And glad I actually got a shot of this. I wasn't so certain that I actually got a full shot on this. So I'm glad I did on that one. And it was huge. And like I said, huge. That's what, I'm not going to say it. I'll leave that for you guys to say. But let me know what you guys do think of State of Decay, and let me know what you guys think of this world too, because I was really excited about actually bringing this episode to you guys. And a lot of you guys, like I said, you guys want to see better episodes, you guys want to see better builds, and I'm going to bring you guys that. And if you ask for it, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to try my best to actually bring it, if possible. So just hang in there. And like I said, I never wanted to have Creative Cribs like a competitive series. That's just something that I don't want to do, and it's not a competitive series, which is something that I think is why it's been doing so great. Is because anybody can be, not necessarily anybody can be on Creative Cribs, but if you really take your time, and here's like a little secret retreat area, which is something I was talking about. But if you really take your time and you see things like this, now I'm not saying your build has to be as good as this world. Again, you know, everybody's different, everybody builds different, everybody has different ideas. But if you have your own world that's really cool and you worked hard on it, I'll try my best to actually get to that. And I put in the description on how to actually do that. I've been replying to some emails lately, been adding some friends to Xbox Live, but it's a tough thing now with that update that we had a long time ago, where you know, you can't necessarily just join people games. You have to actually friend them, which is so tough now. And being that you only have 100 friends, it really makes everything tough. Now, this is something I also wanted to show off too, which was at the very top of a mountain. It was actually a skeleton, like a dinosaur skeleton bones, which I thought that was awesome. I've never seen that before, and it was just really great. Like I said, he really formed everything and did a lot of terraforming too. I think I'm not sure if he did any terraforming. Like I said, he just kind of built everything that was in the world already. But here's a statue inside of here. But all his structures were amazing. So overall, you guys, I love this world a lot. All the builds were just mind-blowing. The style and builds were amazing, and everything was just... it was really great, and I really loved everything in this in this world, and it was just awesome. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Feel free to drop it a like. It really helps the series grow, you guys. And be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest Minecraft Xbox 360 Creative Cribs. And until the next video, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out and enjoy your day.